And hello, everyone. Welcome back to FPL In The Trenches, Frontline Prediction League in the Trenches. Frontline Prediction League is the YouTube channel right here. Like, favorite, subscribe. Frontline League over on X, Twitter, whatever it is. Frontline _prediction _league over on Instagram. Forgive me as my voice is potentially shot, and we'll see how long this goes. It's a bit of a rough 5 minutes here. We're also with Top of the Card. That is our podcast for normal wrestling stuff. That's Top of the Card Pod on Twitter, X, whatever. And Top of the Card Podcast on Spotify, iTunes, wherever you find all those. That's available through those. And those both go to our Discord, where you'll be able to see links like this for our picks page. You'll be able to find all the fun stuff through all of that with our live event and good stuff there. And I'm realizing this isn't centered. That's a bit better. I am your co-host, Scott, with a voice that is practically gone, and this is going to be very interesting to try to get through, so we're going pretty quick. Joining me is BeerMe. How are you, BeerMe?
I'm doing pretty good. How about yourself, Scott?
Aside from the voice, I think I'm doing pretty good. We were honestly just talking as we do to kind of get through the initial stuff, because we talk maybe 5, 10, even half hour before we record, just to kind of get the rapport going, get the flow going, get the volume level test too. And my voice just went about 5 minutes ago. It's worse than it was back in olden days of when it goes. It feels like it might just, if I say something too loud, it's gonna go. It legit feels like that. So I'm kind of scared here. So let's do this calmly and rationally as we talk about All In and everything to go for it. We are literally building matches, BeerMe. So let's go here. Sunday, August 27th, All In. It's like 1 o'clock or noon, so it's an 11 o'clock deadline for us, because I think the 0 hour is at noon. So we have the Canadian Championship match. Camp Stone is defending. Watson rules. We have the FPL 2023 Tag Team Tournament. That has been announced on our Twitter stuff. The round 1 matches. The Brits, Papa Snooch and the Gaffer, will face Symphony of Destruction, James Blake and JD Rocky, and Team No Chance, reuniting James Costner and Josh Dionio. Who do you see in the first round there? The Brits in England, SOD, or TNC?
SOD.
No Brit love for in the UK?
Yeah.
No, I'm
time.
not picking SOD also. I pick SOD on that. Costner at JD is a very, 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 very tough team. That's very dangerous. True. Them unified could destroy both. So very curious to see that. And it's a bit of a WrestleMania rematch with Blake and JD. So we'll see that. But I'm thinking SOD as well. I usually pick SOD. But the other side of it, we have, there's 3 actually. A triple threat final will be how this works. Another round 1 match. Annex Asylum, Static, and Captain Krulix Blackwell. That is the European champion, Static. Versus Shades of Smiles, CJ Hawk and Lexi Briggs, and the Strays, Michael Marsh and Supreme Rock. I like Annex in this, but I really am leaning toward Shades and Smiles on that one. How about you?
Yeah, I think Shades and Smiles are going to take it as well.
Okay. And then the last of the 3, Black Cross Light, Atlas Kiama and Jason Blades versus Matt Zion and Rab versus the Light of the Cult, Danny the Light Jordison and Kurt Cult. I'm kind of thinking Matt and Rab, just to be crazy. It is an AEW show, so it's going to be a lot of points. So that usually works against them, but I'm still going to go with the crazy pick. How about you?
I really want to pick Light of the Cult, so I'm going to pick Light of the Cult.
Okay. So you're picking Light of the Cult, you're picking Shades and Smiles, and you're picking SOD. Mm-hmm. Who wins that final?
SOD.
SOD? I'm kind of leaning that way too, not going to lie. Even with my differences in there, so yeah. We got question mark matches. We got the Tournament of Killers, also announced on our socials. It is done in a G1 kind of block style, so we have A block matches, which are false count anywhere, happening here, and B block matches are as well. Then there's the kickoff. Hey, we got a lot to announce for this, though.
Those. I was going to say we want to announce those, yeah.
So I have... Well, I'll describe how it works, because the TOK, I do have the rules here. It's part of my announcements. God, I have so much to read. Okay. How this works, it uses a point system similar to the G1 Climax. So If you win, you get 2 points. If you tie, you get 1 point. If you lose, you get 0 points. So flat out, if it was me and you, BeerMe, and I beat you, I'd get 2 points. You'd get 0. That's what we get from that match. And then in our block, I would then go to face GMSG. Well, he probably beats me. He gets 2 points. I get 0. So now I have 2 matches. I have 2 points. He has 2 points. You face Red. But you tie, you both get 1 point each. Right? So you tying, you don't lose. You didn't lose, you don't get nothing. But you didn't win, you don't get as much as a win. So it will be.
Do you like the idea of that?
It is really cool. CT's been wanting to run it for a while, and I do like it for this kind of thing. It's really, really neat. So the overall standings, he will be keeping track of that. He will have that going, and we'll be touching on that as we go on Trenches. Forgive me, I'm literally fighting. I feel like I'm holding my throat in right now. My hand's on my collarbone. It's rough. But it is a really, really cool thing that's happening. I use examples. I'm not in it. I'll tell you that right now. But who is? Ooh, we'll get there. But anyway, the 2 highest point totals in each block will face off in a final at No Mercy. That will be a Hell in a Cell match. So the ties between point totals will go to whoever won out of those 2 superstars when they faced. So, again, say it's me and you, and as I said, I beat you in our match, but we both end up with 4 points by the end of it. Well, I beat you, so I win. Because between us, I won. It would be that situation, right? Now, if that was a tie, well, we'll follow up on that when we get there. So, there you go. The winner gets to face the FPL American Champion at Fastlane for the title. Now, let's go through, BeerMe. I don't have any... Oh, wait, I do have names. Forgive me, I do see it here. I don't have the matches, but I do have the names. You have probably 4 names, right? You have probably B block?
Yeah, I got B block.
I got A block. I will read this off. I'll read off A block. A block consists of New Hotness, Billy Grayson.
I like that.
I almost blew my throat out on New Hotness. I felt it hurt. We have Cammy Cat. We have Chappers.
Okay, I like that. Yeah.
And we have FPL American Champion Alexander McKennedy.
Oh.
So this is similar to the G1 where McKennedy is in this tournament, similar to Sonata being the world champion. Because if you win the G1, you get a world title shot. If the champion wins, like we have here, he gets to pick his opponent from anybody in the Tournament of Killers tournament. So if he wins, he defends against any of the other 7 at Fastlane.
Oh, all right.
So who have you got, though? I've got McKennedy, Grayson, Cammy Cat, and Chappers. Who do you have?
I've got Redhead 12.
Hey.
I've got Luke Gray.
I've
got Jackson Myrtle. And I got CM Carlito.
Myrtle, bit of a newcomer here, but it fits with things, and Carlito's ever dangerous. Think about it this way. Think about McKennedy with his history of, ties and stuff. He won't win the block if he does that. He'll get points, but not as much. True. But he'll also keep others from getting points. Like, if he can keep people from winning against him, they'll only get 1 point, not 2. So it's
right.
It's a wild situation. So, who's the favorite out of your block? I'm picking Red, obviously. Who have you got?
If I had to pick, I kind of want to pick Jackson Myrtle because he's been putting up really high scores.
I like that.
But, I mean, probably Luke.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah. This could be Luke's coming out for sure. How about from A block? It's McKennedy, right? I want Cammy to do really well. Cammy's been wanting to win hardcore matches.
Yeah.
This is up her alley. But Chappers is ever dangerous and New Hotness.
I was going to say...
New Hotness.
I mean, I think the champ probably is the favorite, but I think the dark horse in this is probably Chappers. He's been doing really well, and because everybody likes New Hotness and thinks that he's doing well as well. Mm-hmm. But Chappers has been doing really well as well, and not getting enough love out there. So I'm actually going to think that he's going to take that block.
Okay.
I mean, as our prediction, I think he's going to come out of that as a dark horse.
Well, we'll get into the matches themselves when they get announced. I mumbled that, sorry, but we'll get there when we get there. What do you have for All In, BeerMe? I have 1 match to announce. What else do you have?
I got two. I got Cam's opponent, and I have a match. So
His opponent for the Canadian Championship. Let's go to that because that is the main event. Let's start with that right now. Let's fire that out. Who is Cam Popplestone defending against in the Watson Rules match to main event All In?
or Stella.
Ooh, ooh. Okay.
I like that. I like that.
I like Cam on this run. Orstella
Yeah.
is very dangerous though. It's all out or all in AEW. That's crazy. That's crazy. I'm leaning toward Cam though. We'll get full picks. We always do our like off the cuff initial reactions, but we got a week before we really need to talk about
I
it.
haven't. Yeah, I haven't picked Cam a single time on this run.
Do it.
I'm gonna pick him now.
All right.
I gotta pick him. I gotta do it. You just keep putting in that work.
No, I've got a match to announce. BeerMe. It is Team UK, which makes sense as to where we are. Team UK is J-Mac of the Brits, Mark Harper, Mr. Money in the Bank of SOD now. I had to think of that. I almost said Strays for a second. Smooth Rock and Wookie. So J-Mac,
That's a good.
Mark Harper, Smooth Rock, and Wookie.
That's a pretty cool team. I like that.
They're facing FBU.
Oh, well,
The FPL
that's a pretty cool
Continental
team too.
Tag Team Champions, the must-see good guys, BeerMe Jesus, that's you, and the GMSG. Former two-time tag champions, BeerMe and the GMSG, and former two-time world champions, Bastion and Broken Nerd. Because they've both been two-time world champ, right, I think? So,
Yes.
Yeah.
I think so.
yeah, pretty decorated. So, yeah, that will happen at All In. I'm going to play spoiler. I want Team UK to win. It's in the UK. I want it to happen. Because Team Canada kind of won when the Kings of the Night won back at Rebellion, so I'm pulling for them.
Sure.
But, I mean, FBU's ever deadly, so.
Yeah, I mean it's at AEW, so you never know.
How confident are you?
Honestly,
That's a long
I'm
delay.
not-
That's a long delay. Yeah,
going,
there you go.
Going into this card, I'm not very confident in a lot of things on this card, so I have like a around 6.
That's not bad. That's not bad.
Yeah, a little.
What have you got to announce, BeerMe?
So-
I just realized how funny this must look on camera. I'm like leaning over, leaning forward. Just I got all out matches still here and payback matches, so
Yeah,
we're on the home stretch here. But what have you got for All In?
I got Sheriff Dog taking on Jonathan CT Martin.
Ooh, CT gonna slide into England and face the guy who hung my wife at our wedding. Yeah, CT. I'm picking CT. Sorry, Sheriff. I'm picking CT on that one. I'm backing him.
I want to
there.
pick Sheriff Dog.
Yeah, you would. You're just not picking CT. That's why.
Right.
No, it's a good match though. I like it a lot.
It is. It is.
All right, we got Payback. Payback is coming up the week after. It is on September 2nd. It is a Saturday because All Out is a Sunday. Payback, we have the Tag Team Championship being defended and a whole lot of question marks with some tournament blocks. I have a single match to announce. Sorry, I have 2 matches to announce. What do you have?
All right, I'll go first. I have a kickoff show match. Will
Okay.
be Sheriff Dog again.
Hey!
We'll be taking on Pain.
Ooh. I think I'm picking Sheriff on that one. Because I haven't picked Sheriff Dog in a lot of matches, but I've been thinking like his opponent has been stronger on them. But Sheriff has been winning a lot of these matches, so
Yeah.
I think that's the one to pick there. Pain's tough, but I'm picking Sheriff.
It's Pain's story though. I'm gonna pick
That's
Pain.
true.
Pain's gonna
Oh,
be
yeah.
So I'm gonna go with Pain.
I think Sheriff Dog is going to be a bump in that road in that story. So yeah. What else have you got? And I've got 2. So
All right.
well, how many more do you have? You have one more? Well, I'll do one of mine then.
Yeah.
I got Josh Dionio facing James Blake, 1-on-1. You want to talk almost WrestleMania rematch? This is the WrestleMania main event rematch. Josh Dionio versus James Blake. Things have changed since SOD mania times. So I don't bet against JD. I'm picking him. Who you got?
I'm gonna pick James. I'm gonna pick James Blake.
You
I
gonna pick
think James
JB?
Blake has
Not
JD.
no JD. You're picking
No,
JB?
no, I'm gonna pick JB. I'm gonna pick JB. I think he's got JD's number. So
Yeah, this is off the cuff. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, I'm picking JD with TNC. I'm abbreviating everything. It's GMS. I got GMS on the brain. Who have you got though? Who have you got to pick, or not to pick for matches? I feel out of. I am so out of it. This is gonna be one of those ones like, oh, this Scott's loopy. I feel lightheaded from this.
Oh God!
And I was not when even starting this recording.
Right.
This is wild. So yeah.
I got Static taking on El Cid in the FPL European Grand Prix Championship match.
Ooh, I like El Cid for that, but I think Static will retain off the cuff.
I want to pick Static as well.
I got some history with El Cid, but I think Static's going to keep that belt. Yeah. How about this? How about the Must See Good guys? I have their challengers. It's the team that you went to a no contest with, BeerMe. It's the Kings of the FPL, Jonathan C.T. Martin and Sebastian Escobar. And the fun of this is we're able to kind of slot this rematch in right before and as the tournament happens for the next contenders, simply because we got enough main shows, and there it is, boom. So yeah, you're defending against them again, except it will be a double dog collar death match.
Excuse me, what was that?
Sorry, do you need me to repeat it?
Yeah.
I will say it again for the hype anyway. It is a double dog collar death match.
Oh, okay.
It's
FTR
versus Briscoes. Here we go.
Yeah. Well, let's do it. That sounds like fun.
Who would you rather be chained to, Escobar or CT?
Probably CT.
Probably CT.
Yeah.
Could drag him around, slide him around.
Yeah, slide him around, slide him in and out of the ring, you know. Yeah.
Laughing hurts. Ow. But that's Payback. You have one more to announce, or is that it for yours?
And that's it.
Let's go to All Out. Let's go scrolling down. All Out. We have the world title being defended and more tournament matches. But what I have to announce is 1, 2, 3 matches. What do you got?
I got 2.
I'll start. I got Sheriff Dog. I got one. Versus Sebastian Escobar. 1-on-1. I'm picking Escobar. I'm picking Escobar. This is All Out. This is AW again. I'm picking Escobar.
I'm gonna pick Sheriff Dog.
Okay. It's because it's Escobar?
Go with it. No, it's a tough match. It really is. They both do really well, but I'm just gonna go with Sheriff Dog. Okay. Yeah, I'm picking 2 out of 3 times for this weekend. Or that shows this weekend.
Yeah, this is
next weekend.
I didn't even say it. This is on Sunday. This is the day after. So Payback is Saturday. All Out is Sunday. So we have back-to-back main shows on that weekend. What have you got to announce, though, BeerMe?
All right. I got a FPL Canadian Championship number 1 contenders Watson rules match. I have Larry Perry. Will be taking on Tino.
You're familiar with Larry. You're familiar with Tino, too, to be fair. Everybody, Tino's a veteran. He's been around for a while. But Larry, potentially on the way to the Canadian Championship against Cam or Stella.
Mm-hmm.
Who do you see winning that? Is it Tino time or is it Larry time?
I want to see the Larry Perry move on. So
I kind of do too. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, that's not.
Yeah.
It wouldn't matter who it is. I like when the newcomers get that success. So I kind of want that too. Yeah. Even though he's not a true newcomer, like he's been around. He's like a former world champion in other places, and he came over to Forbidden Door, but he's new here. So I like to see the success here. I got Broken Nerd, beat me at SummerSlam, bastard, facing Hero Shin Moses, 1-on-1.
Oh.
So the Canadian contender facing
match.
Broken Nerd. This is a big match. I gotta lean toward Nerd. He's just that good. I don't like FBU.
Yeah.
I mean, I say that, but whatever. It's not character. But Nerd's great. He's tough. I did awesome with SummerSlam. He still beat me. Damn it. So, I'm picking Nerd there. How about you?
Yeah.
I figure, who am I kidding? That's how out of it I am. Oh my god.
Right.
What have you got?
Let's see. I got. All right. This is a good one. I got Ash. He'll be taking on Monkey Bong in a FPL World Championship
The
match.
world title, Monkey Bong, potential FPL World Champion. Are you picking against Ash, or is Ash going to turn back the monkey?
I want Monkey Bong to
Yeah.
win,
Ow.
but I'm gonna pick Ash.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about you?
I want Monkey Bong to win, but I wouldn't bet on him.
Right.
It's Ash. Ash is too good right now. But you never know. You never know. Ash did have an interesting run with the world title, or the American title rather, but maybe Monkey Bong
Yeah.
can do it. I don't know.
And Ash's pick base is Roman, so it's kind of hard to pick against.
Yep. But
Crouch
it is a fun continuation of like the second tier guys getting the world title level. Like Ash was American champion, he moved up to win the world title. He defended against JJ Rocky, who was American champion. Monkey Bong was Canadian champion. I like these matches. I like this progression of these guys continuing on upward and earning the shots even after they lose those secondary titles, which the Canadian and American are. Same with Nerd and Hero. Like Hero's still hanging in there. And here's the other match I have. I have Halcyon, the other side of the North American bracket, facing Bastion 1-on-1. Bastion's ever present in those title talks, and Halcyon wants to get back up there. Hero and Halcyon have Nerd and Bastion in their way, who've been awesome as a team, but they're in singles matches on AEW. They could easily get back into contention right then and there, but it's Nerd and Bastion. They could obviously cement themselves back up there too. So
that's a really good match. I like that match.
I'm picking Bastion. I don't pick against him. He's too good.
Yeah,
I have history with him.
Yeah,
I have 5 years of history with him. God damn it. Yeah, I'm picking Bastion.
Yeah.
Then that's it. That's all I have for All Out. You don't have any more, I don't think. I already forget.
That's it.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay. That's All Out. So yeah, please get your picks in for those when the picks pages go live. They are not live yet, but what is still live is our mid-year survey. You have till September 3rd, so that same weekend, you can go in here and you can put your picks in for what you want to predict. You can pick anything on here. You could go in here and say what you want because of your main shows. It still has my clicks from last time when I explained and went through this. NXT, please. Oh, God, I want that to say the main show. I'm not trying to influence anything, but it's so good. It's such a main show level thing. But, oh, my God, everything but ROH. Kill that off. But, yeah, do you think there's too many shows, not enough shows? How do you feel about the titles? Everything here, and put your comments down here for other stuff if you have it. Where do you get your news? Trenches, yeah. Or wherever you get it, please. And be honest with it. And, like, don't worry about where we're coming from about running things, about what we need here or there. We'll make it work. We already have. We figured this stuff out after Bomber did it. And we took it over, and I feel ran it smoother and better than that. I'll be blunt about it. So if it's a matter of the only house shows we have are Impact, all right, we'll evolve. We'll figure that out. If Impact becomes main and we have no house shows, all right, things will change. We'll work on how that works, and everything matters, and maybe certain ones matter less. I don't know. Well, maybe main shows evolve. I don't know. But we'll figure that out. Like, don't worry about how if we need this or that. Just, do you want to pick this? Do you want it to be main? Go for it. So, and again, this isn't like a guarantee. This will happen, but if the majorities are clear, like way up there, yeah, all right. Well, we'll be listening and discussing that, and we're pretty happy with where things were going into it. Last year was crazy with NXT, like so changing. It's a little more stable now, so I think we're on a good path with that. But I did mention BeerMe last time. There would be a war room following up from that. It's actually probably just going to be an article instead, where we just write it all out to put it out there because of timing and stuff. And just in case things are kind of like compared to last year, it's this year, because I'm so forgetful with that. And I know CT has stuff, so he'll probably be compiling something up for that. So, yeah. Any questions, let any of us know. Don't let BeerMe know. He's not part of it. But let any of the rest of us know, Jimmy C, Red, CT, or myself, with that stuff also. But please put your name. Put your actual name in there. We do need that just to make sure it is someone legitimate and not somebody else who just found the survey and had a bot fill it out. We don't. It doesn't do us any good. We want legitimate stuff. Fake stuff is no good. So, BeerMe, I'm done. I'm out. How about you? How you doing?
Yeah, I'm not as out as you, but I'm good to go.
Then we'll call it there. Thanks again, everybody. This again is FPL in the Trenches. Frontline Prediction League on YouTube, Frontline League on Twitter, Frontline _ Prediction _ League on Instagram. Like, favorite, subscribe, follow along, all that stuff. Down through that site is our Discord, which is also shared at the top of the card. A podcast on Spotify, iTunes, blah, blah, and top of the card pod on Twitter. Those go in here where you see the picks page, you see the character chat, you see the results stuff, you see the voice chat, you see all the fun stuff, and this survey. Please go check it out. Go look through. We have literally years worth of history. There's a lot of fun stuff going on and a lot of fun stuff coming up. So yeah. Thanks again, everybody. Wish me luck on getting through the night. Have a good night.